Hey everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon, and I bring you a new group for the channel. This is AVIATIONS, and the name of the song is Outliers. We're going to be watching their official music video for the song. One interesting point about this is that this song is mixed by Adam Bentley of Arch Echo. So if you know who those guys are, you know who Adam Bentley is. So anyway, let's get into this. AVIATIONS doing Outliers. Let's hit that play button. Here we go.
Second to look, be afraid of what we took. See the light inside, hurry yourself, confide. I'm lying for earth living.
Oh, love it. Oh. Wow. Oh, man. I'll tell you, I had a hard time holding it together on that one. It quite literally brought a tear to my eye. That's one of the best things that I've ever seen. I I I'm at a loss for words. I'm so blown away by this. Oh my god. This is my new favorite thing. I'm so absolutely blown away by how good this is. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what a journey that was. Wow. I mean, I literally struggled to keep it together listening to this because it's like at every turn I kept getting hit by something incredible, like one thing after another after another after another. This composition is just absolutely brilliant, unbelievable songwriting. I mean, that's just one aspect of it. The musicians, these guys are at the top of their game, all of them. They're all superior, incredibly gifted musicians. The video work is tremendous, freaking awesome. Wow. So here are some of the things that really stood out for me. The use of acoustic piano, I absolutely love that. I love that element, that classical element, having an acoustic instrument mixed in with all the heavy electric stuff gives it this elegance. And I freaking loved that they added that in there because I could hear it in the mix. And even in the heavy stuff that's going on, it's absolutely beautiful. You cannot replace the sound of a piano. It's just so beautiful. And man, the playing in it, this this guy, this guitar player, oh my god. I mean, just concentrating on that solo that he did was so brilliant, so tasteful, so perfectly executed. There's this one spot where he's playing kind of in the mid-range and then he shoots up really high to this really high note, and that just like, oh, it's so exhilarating. He had the most killer sweep arpeggio in there. Brilliant, freaking amazing execution on that. What a great guitar solo. I love the fact that the bass player was prominent. He had his own part, his own thing that contributed. He wasn't just like, being foundational and playing what the guitar player was doing, but on the low end, he had his parts. He added so much to it. Bravo. Oh, so cool. Oh man, the drummer. I'm always listening to the drums, and this guy was so locked in. He was so locked in and integrated in this song, and every turn he just masterfully just laid the foundation for everybody to rest on his shoulders, and he just moved the whole freaking thing forward. Beautiful, solid playing, and flashy when he needed to be. Man, there's some beats that he was doing that I'm listening to because the guitars and the bass are doing these patterns, these low patterns that you hear in this kind of music. And I'm always interested in seeing how the drummer plays with these, those patterns that they do. And I'm always wondering how much is he going to commit to his kick drum doing those heavy beats, and how much is he going to do with the snare, because you have to decide how to break this stuff up. You don't want to do kick drums through the whole thing. You could, and that's worked, and I've heard it done that way. But I'm really interested when drummers don't just use the kick at every hit that's in the pattern, that the drummer also distributes to other parts of the kit, the snare and toms or whatever else, and solves really listening to his beat when he hit that one section. And I just thought what he was doing was so brilliant. This beat that he had going on, which utilized that foundational kick thing that he was doing, but then he had snares in there too, snare hits too, with those chunks, and doing other stuff along the way to keep it interesting. But it was such a cool groove that beat would stand on its own without anything else. So I was really, really listening to that. Kudos to the drummer. Beautiful. I freaking love this lead singer. Oh my gosh, this guy's voice. It's like, when I hear a great lead singer, the first thought that comes to my mind is, I wish I could sing like that. I wish I could sing like that. I wish I sounded like that. That always comes to mind when I hear somebody I love. And I freaking love this guy's voice. I love him not only just as a standalone singer, but also in the context of this band. His voice juxtaposed with the heavy music in this is beautiful. And I've said this before about the Enigma division, also in the Afterglow song, how these sailing, beautiful male vocals over the heavy, instrumentation. I'm a sucker for that. I really, really love that juxtaposition between those two things and how beautiful it sounds together. Wow. I am absolutely floored by this. I mean, this is 11 minutes and 6 seconds that went by, and I'll tell you, I couldn't get enough of it. I was hoping that it wouldn't end every time we got to a point where things would switch up. I started thinking, oh no, it's going to end, and it doesn't, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Aviations, for not making this a short song and forcing me to want more. Thank you for making this 11 minutes of bliss that I could enjoy and take that journey. Oh, incredible. So one of the cool things about this song that I was noticing too is that how it started off. It starts off so beautifully. And, you get a picture of the sky and everything. All right off the bat, it's intimate and it's scaled down, and it beckons you to come in. It beckons you to come into this song, and then they take you on a journey. Once you're in, then you're just like Alice in Wonderland at that point. It's just like you are on a total journey. And as we were going through the song, there's a portion where everything starts to break up. And this was so brilliant. Not only were things breaking up in the music, but then the video also had distortions in it and these artifacts that were coming up, like everything's falling apart. So brilliant. Oh my gosh, all these little things that they put into this, I caught it, and I appreciate all those little extra efforts and the little things. Like I've said before, it's the little things, it's the small stuff that elevates things for me in value. It's the small stuff. It's all those little bits of attention to detail that they put in, because that stuff doesn't come for free. It takes an effort to push things further to get those little elements in. So appreciate that. The incredible tightness of this band is mind-boggling. And these sections where they're all playing together, I'm just absolutely floored. That really, really speaks to me. I love the cohesion of that. I love how that feels when I hear that. It's so absolutely so tight. And then on the other hand, they're able to cut loose and let it go free, and then you hear this beautiful piano playing that in some spots doesn't even feel like it's in it's in time. I mean, that's the beauty of stretching the music and stuff. But it has everything for me in what I like to listen to. This has so much that I love about this genre that I can't imagine wanting anything more out of this one song. So absolutely floored. I have to give credit to Matthew Wilkes, Powers of the Universe patron, who has turned me on to the Enigma division as well. And man, I don't know where he's finding this stuff. The guy's got incredible taste in music, so I have to give a shout out to Matthew on this. Thank you so much for this, and I know you've got some other killer suggestions that you messaged me on, and you said just get ready for these because they're gonna blow you away. I can't wait for those too. But oh man, this is the kind of stuff that enhances my channel and gives more value to my channel, so I so totally appreciate it. Wow. Anyway, okay, well, I'm going to be watching this video about 100 more times. This is so high up there on my list of things to love, and man, wow. I'm going to leave a link to the original video, and please, if you like this too, if you even like this half as much as I like it, go and subscribe to Aviation's channel. I am certainly going to do that right after I jump off here, and watch and like their videos. Please support these guys. I hope these guys are around for a long time and put out this kind of music because the world needs it. That's all I got to say. All right. Come back for more awesome music, and we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.